We also have a very interesting story about a girl who is too hot for Tinder. I know when I was on the app, that's how I felt about myself as well. We'll compare notes and see how our experience may have different. Online dating's probably missed you. You were a teenage sweetheart who got married.
Well, not teenager. I was like in my 20s.
Okay. Oh, yeah, but you're pretty young, and I think like if you go back to when we were like in our 20s, there were a few people on online dating. You probably knew one or two people, but it wasn't widespread as it is now, or widely accepted as it is now.
I don't think it was even a thing. Like, I don't think online dating was a thing when I was like in my early 20s anyway.
I think it was when I was in my early 20s. It was a thing. I did know people on it. I even went on a few dates, so it was a thing. But like, obviously, it was kind of very much like, let's not speak about how we met each other. Yeah, so you get like kind of this like you be in a pub with a girl and you'd be like on a date and people like you get talking to other people around a table and they'll be like, oh, so how did you meet? And you're like, oh, online. They're like, oh, what do you mean online? And they wouldn't get it. They wouldn't get it like it was a dating app. You're like, oh, just go past Facebook. If you get to Amazon, you've went too far. You have to turn around and come back down. It's like, it was very much thing. And you think like one of the preconceptions is that attractive people aren't on dating apps. Surely beautiful people can find love easily. And this is probably one of the biggest reasons why this model probably came into such difficulty with her experiences on online dating, because she felt that she was too hot, Ken, for Tinder. And that Tinder was deleting her profile because she was too beautiful and too popular. Personally, as a person who was on Tinder, I also felt that I was too beautiful for Tinder, and that I had no reason to be on it as well. So like I feel her pain.
And have you seen this woman?
She is quite good looking now. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I was gonna ask you. Like, usually they're like bet, and it's an excuse.
No. She is very, very good looking. She does look like a catfish, though. She does look like if she popped up on her, she's she's a model. All of her pictures are of professional photographer of her posing. So that could be another reason why people are flagging her for it being catfished, because like what you're looking for is photos of a shaky hand doing a selfie, or like a photo that they clearly screenshot and it's very, very much pixelated. It's like that's what our Tinder pictures are. They're not these glamorous model artistic photo shoots. So the type of photos that she was probably putting up probably just looked like a walking catfish.
Yeah, more than likely.
So her name is Laura anyway, and she signed up to the app in 2017 with hopes of finding love. And within moments of signing up to the app, she found hundreds of matches every month. Men were going wild for her, basically. They were offering her gifts, holidays, money, as well as marriage proposals, Ken. So much like my experience as well.
Well, you had men giving you gifts and holidays.
Yeah, expensive jewelry. It's very, very glamorous. But like, despite all her success and her popularity of her online dating career to start, she only basically went on a date with only a couple of guys. So like, if you are, I guess, on Tinder right now, and I think this is a common experience that everybody faces. So it's quite nice to know that even models go through this as well, where you match with so many people, but you actually only go on a date with like a 0.5% of a fraction of your matches. So that's quite nice to notice that you're not the only one going through that. That like a model that's been deleted off it for being a catfish is also going through that as well.
Like, was it that she didn't have matches, or she just didn't go on dates?
No, she had hundreds of matches. It's either guys who are just being probably creepy to her online, sending her dick pics, asking to have sex with them and their girlfriend, that kind of thing. This is the kind of experiences that girls and lads have very, very different experiences online, and generally a large body of messages that girls get are guys asking them, do they want to see their dick or have sex with them and their girlfriend. That's just life for girls on dating apps, Ken. Men don't have that. Basically, one of the dates, like this is how weird few of the guys are. So one of the guys, the lucky guys, I should say, that managed to get on a date with lovely Laura. His opening line was "My princess," which she said made the rest of the day very, very uncomfortable. So just a word of advice, any guys listening out there that might be going on Tinder dates in the near future, don't open line, "My princess."
Yeah, try and avoid that maybe.
Because that went down like lead balloon. Basically, all of her fun came to an end when she was basically kicked off it all of a sudden without warning of the app. And she basically didn't know why, so she created it, and her pictures kept getting flagged as people were taking her profile photos or photos that she had on her Instagram and using them to make Tinder and other dating app profiles themselves and catfishing lads in order to get money out of them. I don't know how she didn't explain how she knows that they were making money off her image. But
She probably was too.
Yeah, so obviously the guys who were offering her marriage proposals, holidays, seen her on different apps, and when fake her was accepting the marriage proposals and money and expensive gifts, they're obviously making money that way off her. And this basically led to people threatening her on dating app when she actually managed to not get kicked off by Tinder herself. She says that it's all down to her being too good looking and people trying to steal her image to make money. Like, it did come to a happy ending. Like, it was like, that is horrendous. Like lads were just messing her, threatening her, thinking she was a catfish.
Yeah.
Like, this happens to celebrities as well. There's a lot of celebrities that have been on various different, and you often hear them on the radio, or they might pop up on a newsfeed article where they're talking about them being on dating sites and like they're looking to find somebody, and then they get flagged for being a fake account because obviously they're well known, and everyone knows good looking and well known people don't need to find love. They have it just thrown at them. Yeah, it's just like she was one of these like very, very good looking people like myself that had to go on a dating app but was getting flagged on fake accounts. I also used the dating app as podcast publicity as well, Ken.
As popular podcast publicity.
Yes, I had on my profile about the podcast a classic case of double marketing right there. And I noticed, because I was tracking while I was on it, we actually did see we seen a slight increase in viewers over the months that I was on it, and it slightly dipped when I deleted the profile.
Was that recently?
It was recently enough, yeah.
Jesus.
So there you go. It was
There you go.
beautiful. Any podcasters out there, download the dating app and just put on your podcast, all about your podcast on it, and there you go. Beautiful bit of double marketing. Your girlfriend and her wife mightn't be too happy you're doing it. Once they're okay with it, yeah, you should be fine to go.
Yeah, sorted.
Oh, yeah, but anyway, it all worked out well for Laura in the end. She did find an ad on Tinder, and yeah, I think they're happy.
Ah, well, there you go.
Yeah, so that was nice. Well done for her.
So she was too attractive for Tinder, but she met her boyfriend on Tinder.
Yeah, it's just what we got out of that. She was way too good looking for Tinder, which is like, trust me, when you're on that app, when you're downloading it, you also feel that about yourself. No matter what you look like, you're like, I'm just too good for Tinder. I have no right being on this app. And then you find people and you delete it, and then you're back on it several months later.
Here we go again.
Gets easier with every time.